Hello, it's Ricardo and I'm still playing Elite Dangerous. Now recently there's been an announcement from Aegis in regards to the Thargoid invasion, and I thought I'd address this in a video. So there has been indeed widespread disquiet over recent reports that Thargoid ships have been encountered in the core systems. Well, yes, they are encroaching on the core systems. This is true. They're getting closer and closer. At the time of this video, they're about 50 light years away, as I mentioned in one of my other videos. The level of anxiety is said to be exemplified by a political spokesperson, Councillor Rasmus Tseng, who said, "For months now, communities in the core systems have been living in a state of fear, wondering which will be the next to be targeted." Indeed, as the Thargoid advancement and progression gets closer and closer and closer, what are people doing? I mentioned this in the last video. What would we be doing? All these independent pilots that have been armed, picking up alien artifacts, getting Aegis weapons. Councillor Tseng continues by saying, what are the powers doing? Why are they doing so little? Where are our defences? Where are the great big honking fleets, the capital ships? Where are they? You know, you can't just turn around and arm a load of militia, us pilots, and expect them to do the job. Admiral Aden Tanner, the chief military liaison for Aegis, directly addressed these concerns. He stated, reports that the Thargoids are encroaching upon the core systems en masse are grossly overstated. Well, we've all seen the map. They're coming, or they're going somewhere. Are they looking for something? We don't know. We don't know yet. He continues by saying that although they have crossed a threshold, well, what threshold would that be then? Not entirely sure. What threshold would that be? We don't know. Although they have crossed the threshold, all we have seen so far are localized incidents in fringe systems. And there's no need to panic because our courageous independent pilots, that's us everybody, armed with Aegis technology, that's the stuff there, or most of it at the bottom, are doing a great job at halting the Thargoids' progress. This is not a full-scale invasion, he says. So what are they expecting? What do they call a full-scale invasion? And this does not warrant large fleet movements of the kind that have been suggested. So this is why we're not seeing any of the big capital ships wading in there and protecting all these systems. Interesting though, they put rescue ships in when the stations get attacked. He continues, rest assured, the enemy is contained. There is no need for panic. Well, I'll tell you when it's time to panic. Thank you very much. It all depends how many rebuy screens you've gone through as an independent commander and wish there was some other ships there to help you out. A lot of people are even bypassing the entire Thargoid invasion as well and just going off to Colonia or other parts and just letting it all blow over, which we've said before. I mean, we've been into their bases, we've seen their crash sites, we've picked up the artifacts and the probes, we've shot their skimmers. We have been provocative in that very aspect of things. He continues, it is to be expected that we suffer occasional losses in this conflict. Prison ships destroyed. Missions to go and rescue survivors from damaged space stations. But he says this does not indicate an impending catastrophe. This is a case of sticking your head in the sand and, hey, wait until something jumps up and bites you on the arse. Well, these things are coming, and I reckon they've got teeth. So there you go. That was the news from Galnet this week, or perhaps the most pertinent news from Galnet this week in regards to the Thargoid invasion. Don't worry about it, it's okay. Yes, there's been a few people with loss of life, and some systems have been invaded, but that's about it, really. If ever there was a time to show this picture about people's head being in the sand, I think now is the case. I've been Ricardo, thanks very much for watching, and check back for more videos in this series. If you haven't already done so, click that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you soon.